In a development that signals a major shift in modern warfare doctrine, the United States is now deploying loitering munitions commonly known as suicide drones in West Asia, systems that analysts say are conceptually similar to Iran's Shahed-136. Once dismissed as crude and low-tech, suicide drones have rapidly become one of the most influential weapons on today's battlefields. And now, the United States appears to be adopting the very concept it once sought to counter. So what exactly is happening? Why is Washington deploying these systems now? And what does this mean for the strategic balance with Iran? For years, Iran's Shahed-136 loitering munition gained global attention for one key reason: cost-effectiveness. Cheap, long-range, and capable of overwhelming air defenses through numbers, the Shahed-136 redefined how smaller powers could challenge advanced militaries. Initially, the United States focused on intercepting and neutralizing such drones, but recent deployments suggest a shift toward mirroring the concept, not just defending against it. This is not about copying Iranian technology, but about recognizing a new reality of warfare. Suicide drones, or loitering munitions, combine features of unmanned aerial vehicles and precision-guided missiles. They can loiter over an area, identify targets, strike with precision, and cost a fraction of traditional missiles. In conflicts where cost, speed, and scalability matter, these systems are increasingly decisive. The United States already fields several loitering munition platforms, including switchblade-type systems, tube-launched loitering munitions, and larger, longer-range experimental drones. What is new is their deployment posture in West Asia, a region long dominated by missile defense, manned aircraft, and naval power. These systems are reportedly designed to target mobile missile launchers, strike radar and air defense assets, and conduct rapid response attacks without risking pilots. This places them conceptually closer to the role played by Shahed-136. The timing is critical. The region has seen rising drone and missile exchanges, attacks on bases and shipping, and growing use of unmanned systems by state and non-state actors. Iran and its allied networks have demonstrated how drones can bypass traditional defenses, force costly interceptions, and create persistent pressure. By deploying its own loitering munitions, the United States aims to restore deterrence at a lower cost and higher flexibility. For decades, U.S. military dominance relied on air superiority, precision airstrikes, and expensive, high-end platforms. But recent wars from Ukraine to the Middle East have shown that cheap drones can destroy expensive assets, quantity can overwhelm quality, and adaptation matters more than prestige. The deployment of suicide drones reflects a shift toward attritable warfare systems that are expected to be lost, but are cheap enough to replace. This mirrors a strategy Iran has used for years, not officially, but strategically, yes. By adopting similar operational concepts, the United States is effectively acknowledging that Iran's drone doctrine works. Loitering munitions are here to stay, and ignoring them is no longer an option. This does not mean technological parity, but it does mean conceptual convergence. What is clear is that West Asia is entering a new phase of unmanned warfare. With Iran refining long-range drones, the US deploying loitering munitions, regional powers following suit. The region is becoming a testing ground for the future of warfare, where drones replace missiles and algorithms replace pilots. The United States' deployment of suicide drones, similar in concept to Shahed-136, marks a turning point. It shows that drone warfare has reshaped military thinking. Cost-effective weapons now influence grand strategy, and even the most advanced militaries must adapt. This is no longer about who has the most advanced aircraft, but who can sustain pressure, adapt faster, and fight smarter.